Today we're going to talk about New Educational Policy 2020, also known as NEP 2020. This policy was released by the Union Human Resource Development for School Education with policies for schools and higher education for colleges, universities, and other higher institutions. The curriculum content will be reduced to its core essentials. The changes in the educational policy has been carried out after 34 long years. The education sector is set to get 6% of GDP as compared to the 1.5% GDP which was allocated before. The Ministry of HRD will be renamed as the Ministry of Education. The old 10 plus 2 system will finally be replaced by a new system known as 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 structure. This will make the curriculum more inclusive and learner-centered. A new National Assessment Center, which is called as Performance Assessment, Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development, also known as PARAC, will be set up as a standard setting body. The new academic session will begin in September-October. The delay is due to the pandemic. The government aims to introduce the policy before the new session begins. Let's take a look at the new structure. The first stage is the foundation stage, which consists of 5 years, and the foundation course is taught up to 2nd grade. The next 3 years are preparatory stage, which is from 3rd to 5th grade. Then another 3 years are middle stage, which is from 6th to 8th grade. At last, the 4 years of secondary stage is from 9th to 12th grade. The schools won't have a rigid division of streams like arts, commerce and science anymore, which means no more gang wars between science and commerce students. For grades 1 to 2, foundation learning takes place. For grades 3 to 5, preparatory stage, play discovery, activity-based learning, and interactive classroom learning. For grades 5 to 8, experimental learning in the field of science, mathematics, humanities, etc. are taught. For grades 9 to 12, multidisciplinary study, critical thinking, and most of all, a student can choose their own subjects. The medium of instruction up to grade 5 and preferably until grade 8 and beyond will be mother tongue or local language. Technology will be extensively used in teaching and coding will be introduced at class 6, which is actually pretty cool. School exams will be held only for classes 3, 5, and 8. The board exams will continue, but these will be designed for holistic development. All students will be allowed to take board exams on up to 2 occasions during the school year. One as a main examination and one for improvement if desired. Sanskrit language will be offered at all levels of schools and higher education as an option for students. Reports suggest that by the year 2025, at least 50% of learners through the school and higher education system shall have exposure to vocational education. It basically means that students would get a chance for internships at school level and get mentored by the local experts in their respective fields. CBSE, NCERT and NCTE boards are said to be replaced by a single system for higher education, and it will be named as Higher Education Commission of India, also known as HECI. This commission will be set up as a single overreaching umbrella body for the entire higher education, excluding medical and legal education. Coming to higher education, to sum it up in few words: multiple entry and exit, credit storage, and credit transfer. The National Testing Agency will conduct a common entrance exam twice a year, and this will be implemented from the year 2022. Bachelor's degree will be of 4 years with exit option as follows. If you complete the first year, you get a certificate. After second year, a student is eligible for a diploma. And after third or fourth year, you would get a degree. If a student wants to drop out due to any reasons, his or her education information will be stored in Academic Bank of Credit, also known as ABC, and those credits can be used for further education. If one wants to continue his or her studies after a gap, they can go ahead and directly pursue the next year of study instead of studying from scratch. By 2040, all higher educational institutions like IITs, IIMs will become multidisciplinary. There will be inclusion of arts and humanities subjects for science students and vice versa. For example, a student doing majors in physics can take up music as their minor subject. Selected universities from among the top 100 universities in the world will be facilitated to operate in India. The system of affiliation college will be phased out in 15 years, and more than 45,000 affiliated colleges will be given greater autonomy to issue degrees. The deemed status for universities is set to end. The new and comprehensive National Curriculum Framework for Teacher Education 2021 will be formulated by consulting NCERT. By 2030, the minimum degree qualification for teaching will be 4-year integrated B.Ed course. This policy gives students the freedom they deserve. Students can choose their own destiny. If all the said changes are properly implemented, it is an absolute win-win situation for India's education system, and we will be par with other countries' world-class education system. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time.